Coffee Break with me. Woo! Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. How are you today? Today I'm here with my super duper hella late monthly favorites. These are going to be my March favorites in the middle of April. But you know what guys? Sometimes life gets in the way and it just forces you to get behind on your schedule. I really hope that you guys understand. And you know what happened? I was literally all ready. I was wearing most of the stuff that I'm going to mention in my favorites so that I could say, look, I like this product and I'm wearing it and this is what it looks like, and see my nail palette. Like, I was ready. And so I filmed a couple of other videos and I was so tired that I just was like, to heck with it, I'm going to bed. So for fear of producing a subpar product, I was like, you know what, Dani, go to bed and just film again this week. And that's what I'm doing. And like traditional Coffee Break with Dani videos, here's another long introduction. So this month, I'm gonna share with you guys a couple of random favorites because I just couldn't help myself. Like, you guys need to know. When I find something that I'm crazy in love with, you need to know. Whether it's beauty or not, you need to know. Like if it's a taco, a new Jell-O at the grocery store, or something from Lowe's, like I'm gonna talk to you guys about now, you guys need to know because maybe it'll make you just as happy as it made me. Since most of you subscribe to this channel for beauty products, that's what we're gonna go ahead and start with. If you guys are interested in the randomosities that I'm gonna mention, it'll be at the very end or in the description box below. The very first product, and this is in no particular order because my life isn't in order right now. The very first product is this body splash from Clean, and Clean is the brand that you guys hear me talk about all the time. My holy grail perfume of life is Clean Skin. It's in the small square bottle. In fact, I did a video with Clean Fragrance not too long ago where I was teaching you guys how to layer their fragrances. So the cool thing about Clean is that they produce their fragrances with really simple notes so that you're able to create your own type of like fragrance recipe. Well, they just came out with body splashes, and this is not sponsored by the way. They just came out with body splashes, so they're a little bit more lightweight, and this one is called Clean Sunkissed Skin. And when I saw skin in the title, I was like, it could be like clean skin slash garbage, and I want it. Since Clean Skin, the perfume, is my holy grail, I figured Clean Sunkissed Skin Body Splash would be amazing, and I wasn't wrong. It literally smells like that perfume plus coconuts. You guys remember that spray, like spray on oil or tanning oil? That scent, like that coconutty scent? It smells like that, but less Hawaiian tropic. The products that are on my face, or most of the products that are on my face, are also in my favorites. I try to do my best to include them. On my skin, I have the Urban Decay Naked Skin One and Done Hybrid Complexion Perfector. This I need to do a review on because it's kind of a confusing product, but it's definitely a summer must-have. I'm totally in love with it. It reminds me of Naked Skin, the foundation, and you guys know that's my holy grail foundation of all time. It's very similar to that, except it's not. What? Anyway, it's a really awesome product. So that's what I'm wearing right now. Another product that I've fallen in love with, and I'm not usually a fan of bronzers. It's really hard for me to go crazy over a bronzer, but when I do, I don't let it go. And along with that new Urban Decay product, I fell in love with the Beached Bronzer in Bronzed. Believe it or not, I actually liked the darker one more. And I didn't think I would. When I saw them in the pans, I was like, whoa, that's too dark for me, I'm not gonna like it. But what do you guys think? I posted a picture on my Instagram with this makeup and nobody noticed anything except my contour in that picture. So I'm guessing it's a good product. And on my cheeks, I'm also wearing another favorite, and this is a new shade of the Sweet Hearts blushes from Too Faced. So Too Faced brought out these blushes a hella long time ago, at least 3 or 4 years ago, and everyone went bananas because they're so pretty. These are almost like decorations for your vanity. You know, like something you would set out and just make it look so cute. I mean, look how cute it is. It's precious, right? So they just launched a new color, which is the shade Sparkling Bellini. It's a beautiful peach. It does have a little bit of glitter, but you can see it's not It's not very noticeable. It's a shimmery blush, but it's not, you know, tacky or too crazy disco ball status. So that's definitely a favorite. For the next product, I have to tell you guys a story. My panda eyes have been trying to betray my confidence this month, and they are out of control. I don't know if it's because I'm a little dehydrated, or maybe I've been working too hard, or getting not enough sleep, whatever. I mean, those are always factors in my life. Like, that's not something that changes, you know? And so I've been having to apply a lot of salmon shade or orange or light peach concealer to the very innermost dark portion of my eyes. And the brush that has been doing me so good with that is the Sephora Airbrush Concealer Brush. This is from the Pro line, and I actually got this as a gift from my best friend Samantha. And when I got it, I was like, hello, little chubber knobber. It reminds me of one of the Real Techniques eyeshadow brushes. And if you guys have been following me for a while, you know that that purple eyeshadow brush from Real Techniques is a favorite of mine to apply concealer. So this one's like the perfect size to get in there. I just have really dark little triangles in this area, and then right here on the outer edges of my eye for some reason. So that's where I concentrate the color, and this brush is so soft, and I just love how long it is. It makes me feel like I'm a real makeup artist, you know, like I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm just doing makeup on my client, which is myself, my only client. And speaking of my under eye, we need to talk about beauty blenders for a second, so I'm not prepared like usual. You guys know I'm a fan of a beauty blender. Like, I will apply everything with my beauty blender. I will use it all the time, doesn't matter what type of foundation I'm using, liquid, cream, powder, whatever. Like, I'm a fan of the beauty blender. When the beauty blender came out with multiple colors, I'm the first one to get the multiple colors, even though I use it for the same thing, foundation. When the micro came out, I thought it was a joke. You know, I was like, it's not April 1st. Like, what is this? You guys know I'm a fan of everything mini, right? Like, if it's mini, I need it in my life. I don't care what it is. But conceptually, to me, this is a joke. So I didn't go out and buy this. It came in one of those kits, you know, like those Sephora favorite kits. So I was like, okay, cute. I have part of the Beauty Blender family. But when Beauty Blender released the blush blender, or the blusher blender, blusher, whatever, it's a beauty blender for blush. When they released this one, I was like, okay, that I can get on board with, because lately, except for today, I've been doing a lot of dewy skin, a lot of cream blushes. Like, that's my holy grail face right now. And when this came out, I was like, that is perfect, because you could see the size difference, right? Like, this is the regular beauty blender, this is the blush beauty blender, and this is the joke. So when this one came out, I was like, oh my god, I'm super duper excited. I got so much crap for it on my social media, like, oh, that's a joke, that's a gimmick, you fell in the trap, oh my god, that's so stupid, blah blah blah. Listen, if you're a fan of a beauty blender, you can appreciate the material that is in this sponge. It's a sponge unlike any other sponge. It's very hard to copy. They have a patent on this material, so you'll find a suitable dupe, but you're never gonna replace the actual product that's in this beauty blender. And I don't know about you, but not everyone has the same makeup needs. Not everyone has the same size face, you know? So for me, this is a joke, and for some of you it might be really practical for like nose contouring, or I don't know, other kinds of contouring, which is something that I don't do. But what I do is pay a lot of attention to my under eye area. And while I can flip the beauty blender, you're not going to compare the size difference from one to the other. You see what I'm saying? This one is perfect for my under eye area. It's the exact perfect size. It's like made for my face. This is not. If I try to blend out my concealer, I'm going down into cheekbone area. Like, I'm moving into cheekbone territory, and sometimes I don't want to do that. I don't always do the crazy highlighting concealer, upside down Nike swoosh. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't always do that. Most of the time I just do a little bit here, and this is too big. This is perfection. So you guys, give it a chance. I know if you're a fan of beauty blenders, you totally get what I'm saying. If you're not, and you're looking at me like, Dani, you're crazy, give it a chance. This is really awesome. Plus, if you have a really small face, like if you don't have a big old face like me, this might be something you can use because remember, a beauty blender, when it's damp, it gets a little bit bigger. Another favorite that I want to mention are these quads from Kat Von D, and these are the Shade and Light Eye Quads. I was sent these as PR, and when I received them, I got a lot of questions as to whether the formula was the same as the Shade and Light Eye Contour Palette. This one. A lot of you were like, Dani, is the formula the same? Like, do I need both? Like, what do you recommend? Okay, here are my honest thoughts. As a product on their own, they are worth the purchase. Formula-wise, same formula as these. Blending, durability, all that stuff. They're the same formula as these. Are the colors similar? Absolutely. So if you have this, you definitely don't need these. The selling point of these little quads is that they're designed to give you a daily look, or a look that will complement your eye color. So for example, if you buy Sage, this one's going to come with the perfect colors to create an eye look, you know, with a green toned eye look. So it has the bigger pan for the transition, and then it has the accent color, the crease color, and the brow bone color. So it already comes in, it comes in order. And that's one of the reasons why I love Kat Von D Beauty so much, because Kat thinks about everything. She doesn't just focus on coming up with a good product. She focuses on coming up with a good product, you know, sticking by her beliefs, her morals, her whole vegan lifestyle, and she educates her consumer on how to use the product. So if you guys look on the back, it'll tell you the big ones for the base. Then you have the definition, the contour, and the highlight. There's education behind her makeup, and I can totally appreciate that as a teacher myself. So I wanted to mention these because they are definitely worth the purchase. But if you already have this one, if you're like the classic makeup lover that has 40 other palettes, you definitely don't need these little quads, because this one has pretty much all of the colors that are in here, with the exception of the definition shades. So like, you're not gonna have a green in the big palette. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna have the plum that you have in here in the bigger palette, but they're also not colors that are so unique that you need to get the quad. You can find them somewhere else. But I did want to mention them because they are a favorite of mine. They are definitely handy. And I would say if you're the type of person that likes to do the same sort of look every day, like for work or for school or for whatever you need to do, that might be a really good addition to your daily makeup bag. And it wouldn't be a monthly favorites without shouting out two of my favorite nail polishes for the month of March. You guys, don't judge me. I don't have nail polish on right now. Is this like the first video where I have naked nails? It's probably like the second ever that I have naked nails. So I usually have a strengthener on them, typically a nail polish, just because I love nail polish. But right now, you know, I had to film and I had kind of like ratchet cha-cha nails, so I had to make them look nice. So my two favorites are both actually from Color Club. What a coincidence, I didn't even plan that. They're both from Color Club. One is called Williamsburg, and the other one is Wicker Park. I'm pretty sure they're both limited edition, but Color Club never gets rid of a polish. Like, it's always super easy to find on their website, or Bed Bath & Beyond, or I don't know, eBay. I get a lot of my polishes on eBay, believe it or not. So these are two awesome polishes. Now let's talk about feet. Feet are something that I do not like to talk about. I do not like to touch. I do not like to see. I do not like to think about. I don't like feet. I went on a whole rant about how I hate feet in a Glossy Box video, and a lot of you seemed very confused and a little concerned that I had Barney Rubble feet. But please, I am a fan of beauty, so my feet are always very nice looking, but I just don't like the topic of feet. Oh, and a lot of you asked me if I don't like baby feet because I have a baby and a 4-year-old son. And I was like, okay, you guys, you can't put baby feet in the same category as feet. Like, baby feet are like little baby angels. Feet are gross. So let's get that out of the way. My baby's feet are perfection, and I smell them and I lick them and I bite them and I kiss them, and they're so cute and they're chubby and they look like little potatoes. So I do take care of my feet. I just don't like to get pedicures or people touching my feet, or I hate feet. Anyway, speaking about feet though, a combo that I've been doing to get my feet ready for summer. I don't know if this is a good thing and maybe it's not, but it's been working amazingly well. You guys know that after winter your feet are a little yabba dabba doo. So what I have been doing is I take my little Mr. Pumice, and you get this at Sally's, I think it's like $1, and I squeeze a little bit of Selsun Blue, the shampoo, the dandruff shampoo, and I go at the bottom of my feet. 3 times I did it, and my feet are baby super duper soft, silky, delicious, amazing. No sandiness, none of that like dry, lizardy, alligator skin. Like, they're perfection. So I thought to myself, you know what? Selsun Blue is a dandruff shampoo. It removes excess skin. Like, it dries up skin and it removes it. So why couldn't it do the same thing for my feet? So I'm in the shower and I'm like, well, I have some Selsun Blue just conveniently handy in front of me. Why don't I just quick. And you guys, magic recipe. It was amazing. And speaking about feet, have you guys heard about Compeed? These like blister pads? I heard Tati talking about them, and she went on and on about how she had to get backups when she went to Europe because she can't find them here in the US. I was like, listen, there is nothing that you can't find online, right? So I went online and I was about to order them on eBay for like $12 or something. No, Amazon for like $12. And then I was like, what if I just do a general search for these Compeed blister pads and see where I can find them? You guys, Walgreens carries these blister pads. So I ordered a couple of different varieties because I have some flats that have been trying to make me go homicidal, and they are really awesome. These are supposed to be blister pads that you can keep on for several days if you need to, like they're water resistant. I think that's kind of gross, so I don't do it. But they come in a variety of shapes, so you could put them at the top of your toes, at the back of your heel, on the side of your like pinky toe. Like, you know, sometimes some shoes rub on that side, especially during the summer. These are amazing. They don't come off until you're ready to take them off. So I can see why Tati loves these, but you guys, if you were interested in trying them out, I will leave a link. I got them from Walgreens.com. A couple of lip products and we are almost done. Just kidding, because we have that weird random stuff at the end. But for beauty stuff, we're almost done. The first thing that I wanted to share with you guys are 2 lip treatments. The first one is from Farmacy, and this is a lip bloom. I have been using this every night before I go to bed, and here during springtime in Texas, the weather is so bizarre because one day it'll be like 40 degrees, another day it'll be 78. One day we'll have a hailstorm, another day, you know, it's just really cold, or it's like, I don't know, tropical showers. Like, it's so random that my lips are like confused. So they've been getting chapped, but not like scaly chapped, painful chapped, you know, that like burning sensation. So I decided to layer this on at night, and it actually makes my lips really, really soft, but it also makes them comfortable. So they go from almost wanting to get chapped to just kidding, let me take care of you, you're all good now. The only downside for this one is that it doesn't taste very good. And with a lip treatment, I mean, you're not supposed to eat it, but it's on your mouth. So there's like no way of avoiding tasting it, you know what I mean? And so I have it in the scent Citrus Lemongrass. I'm a huge fan of lemongrass, you guys, especially in soups. And it just smells really good, but it tastes, oh man, it's so bitter. So I guess don't taste it. And then the other thing that I've been using, especially when I film, is the Pixi Nourishing Lip Polish. I started to use this in lieu of my e.l.f. Lip exfoliator, because with like semi-chapped lips, going at it with like sandpaper was kind of painful, especially if I needed to film. So I started to use this little guy, and what this is, it's like a lip balm in a tube, and the tip of the tube, I'll show you guys a close-up. The tip of a tube has like little silicone teeth. So what you do is you squeeze a little bit out, and then you just start scrubbing your lips, almost like a toothbrush, like a silicone toothbrush, and your lips are awesome afterwards. So it's an exfoliator, but it's very, very gentle. And when it comes to lip color, or, you know, actual color products on my lips, why didn't you guys tell me that I needed the Ofra Cosmetics / KathleenLights Miami Fever lip color? This is awesome, and the formula of these matte liquid lipsticks is incredible. I don't think I've ever tried anything similar to this. Like, it's thick and moussey, but it actually dries and it's not sticky. I don't know why I'm doing that because I'm not wearing it right now, but I will insert a lip swatch of me wearing it. It is such a beautiful color. I thought it was going to make my teeth look electric yellow, and it actually makes them look crazy white. And the last lip products that I wanted to share with you guys are these juicy shakers from Lancome, and these are awesome. I have a review on these coming up on my channel. I'm going to review 9 of the 20 colors for you guys. I am such a fan, spoiler alert, that I just totally ruined that video. I'm such a fan. They quickly replaced my YSL tinted oils. And for me to say that, that is major. You guys know how I feel about the tinted oils. They're just amazing, amazing, amazing. I tried these and I was like, sorry YSL, I'm having an affair and I don't regret it. Now really quickly, my non-beauty favorites, because you guys are probably a little annoyed that I'm still keeping you in this video. The first one is the necklace that I'm wearing right now. This is a really small opal Fatima's hand. It's kind of similar to the Turkish eye, like the evil eye that I have up there. It's like a protection, a symbol of protection and strength. And I've been wearing it nonstop. I actually got it on Etsy and it's really, really affordable. Surprisingly, good quality chain, beautiful charm, and I've been linking it in a lot of my videos, and I saw that a lot of you have been noticing, so thank you for that. I'm really happy that you guys like the same stuff that I do. Another thing that I wanted to share with you guys, because they are on clearance right now, I don't know if when you see this video, but I think that once a product goes on clearance, they don't put it back for regular price. So I'm pretty sure you guys could still find this at a really great deal. I've been wearing these sweaters from Banana Republic non-stop, these little ruffle sweaters. I can't stop wearing them, especially right now with spring. You guys know I hate to be the girl that's cold. So springtime is still a little chilly sometimes, and you gotta look prepared, you know? You don't wanna be that girl that's shivering like a chicken. So these sweaters are from Banana Republic. Regular price are almost $90, but I believe on clearance they're less than 40 right now. So I wanted to mention that because a lot of you have asked me about the sweater. I was wearing an orange one when I went to lunch with Crystal from CK Beauty. So I have every color. And the last two favorites, you're totally gonna be a little confused maybe, but they are some kitchen favorites, and because I can't show them to you, I'm going to insert a video while I talk to you about what it is. My parents came to visit for my son's birthday, and while my dad was here, he loves to do stuff around my house. Like, he's like, please give me something to do. What do you want to do? And I was like, well, one, I need to optimize the space in my kitchen because it's a big kitchen, but I have no storage. So what can I do? So we went to Lowe's and we got these shelves. You guys, if you're a kitchen person, if you spend time in the kitchen or you don't have storage in your kitchen, you need this system. It's called Rev-A-Shelf. This totally sounds like it's sponsored, but it's not, you guys. I just thought so many of you would be like, holy hell, I need that in my life. So these shelves come in a different, like many different varieties. I have the double shelves. There are single shelves. Like if you guys have, I don't know, like back problems, you don't want to bend over and reach into your cabinet, you could just get the one that pulls out and you could put like your KitchenAid mixer. They're super sturdy. They have another one that has dividers for lids, and they come in 5 different sizes. So you could have from the smallest kitchen to the most massive, like Bel Air Mansion kitchen, and there's gonna be a size already made for your cabinets. You just have to go in and pick it off the shelf and go and install it. Seriously, and installing it, it's like 5 screws. It's super easy. So my dad really hooked me up. I love my daddy, you guys. And then the other thing that I discovered on Amazon was because all of my cabinets are dark colors. I think that's probably why I went the white route in this room, because I was so tired of so much darkness. I can't stand darkness. I need light. Like as soon as the sun comes up, I open all the blinds in my house. And so dark cabinets, I just can't stand them. And especially, here's an example, my spice cabinet. I would open the door and it would be dark. I would open another door and it would be dark. So I looked up these LED lights on Amazon. They look like that. And they're so cool because you put batteries in them. And because they're censored, if they're not always on, and you don't have to click them on or off. So you put the batteries in, there's a sensor. It has a magnetic strip on the back. So all you have to do is peel the sticker on the back and you stick it wherever you want. And anytime you open the door, it'll sense it and it'll turn the light on. If you need to change the batteries, all you do is peel it off the magnet. This stays stuck on the cabinet. You replace the batteries and then you stick it back on. Isn't that awesome? I mean, there's so many things you could do around the house to make your life easier. I don't know why we don't do it. Anyway, so that is it for my favorites for the month of March. Super hella crazy late. I really hope that you guys still enjoyed it. Like always, all of the products that I mentioned, all my favorites will be listed in the description box below. Listed and linked. Let me know what some of your monthly favorites were, or if you have any suggestions that I may need to do to my house. Are you a fan of Lowe's like I am, or Home Depot? Let me know some upgrades or suggestions or things that changed your life in the comment section below. And like always, if you found this video useful, entertaining, or learned something, please give me a thumbs up or subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, this coffee break is over. Bye guys!